What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Every Week We Follow. Not sure what Gaz is doing here.
Every week we follow the boys in claret and blue. Sorry, mate. I'm thinking about starting an OnlyFans page. Just practice some poses. This one, maybe.
A little bit David Brent, isn't it? Okay. Get comfortable, people. We're all,
we're bedded in. Doing my bedroom.
Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the Crystal Palace game. It is this evening.
Yes.
At 7:30 kickoff.
7:30 kickoff. It is, yeah.
I completely forgot we were playing a midweek game. When we were at the Chelsea game at the weekend, I was like, the boys Roger should have a nice 2 weeks off now.
Yeah.
He's basically got nothing till Friday. He's not going to be in the cup game, and then he'll have. But no, we've got another game. So Palace away. It's the first of a 3 away game streak.
Yeah,
important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Mate,
thanks for that insight. Yep.
No, I'm just a little bit nervous about tonight because Palace seem to be a little bit of a bogey side for us. Like, I think, we haven't beaten them this season so far. We lost to them in the Carabao Cup. Drew 2-2 with him in November after chasing the game, really. Again, part of our inconsistent start. Few stats we've got. What was it? Crystal Palace only failed to score in one of the last 15 Premier League games, which means...
Wow. Mate, they're going to score anyway, so I could have told you that.
They're going to score against us anyway. Yeah. But I just thought, little butterflies, could we keep a clean sheet? No, we're not. They're bound to score against us.
As always, guys, before we forget, subscribe if you like these. What do you think in the comments? What do you think is going to be this? How do you think this is going to
subscribe.
Go?
Help us grow, you beautiful people. We're doing so well. We want to grow. And we need you to like and subscribe and comment and just get involved with us, because we're clearly better than everybody else. You're not going to get the only.
Who wants to listen to them? Who wants to listen to them Muppets of the Birmingham Mail?
Yeah,
and no one wants to listen to a bloke who's on like Sky Sports and The Athletic.
Yeah,
it's way too serious. All that
stuff. We're not asking for any money. Just come and get some free.
Yeah, no one needs all that rubbish. Come on, man. Let's stick with us. We're just two balding, slightly tubby blokes, unathletic, can't run upstairs. Simple.
No, ankle still knackered. Yeah, anyway, so going back, but what's interesting as well, mate, we have lost 6 of our last 8 away games.
Yeah. So this is the thing, is these 3 games, the opposition are beatable. So like, as in, they're winnable games. It's not like playing City and Liverpool and that kind of thing. Yeah. Actually, City we might be. But like, we're playing teams who are kind of edging below us or around us a little bit. So they're really important games, and away from home, we need to sort our form out.
Well, what's interesting
is the only one, by the way, that isn't following a Champions League game. So we're going to win one.
Well, that's that we've lost 6 of our last 8. Palace have only won 1 of their last 8 home games.
Oh, wow. So this has got 0-0 written all over it then, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
1-1. Draw, basically. Draw.
And, but for me, as a continuation from the Chelsea game, this is one of the biggest games of the season, mate, because
these next 3 games are going to define our season, really.
Yeah.
I think for me. Because, yes, okay, we've got Newcastle and etc. to play, but if we don't win, if we don't get a minimum of 4 points from these 3, I'd like 6 minimum, but 4 minimum. I don't think there's any. I don't think it matters. So I think we need to be picking up points against these 3 teams. Is it Palace, Brentford, and Brighton? Is that the 3?
Yeah. Those are the 3.
Not easy game. Brentford.
Yeah. Well, mate, Brentford and Brighton are, they're pushing, but if they string a run of 3 games,
exactly, and that's why it's really important for us to like stamp down our authority and win it.
So it's now time to step up to the next level, mate, and get out and start being the team that I think we can be. Do you know what I mean? Like those 3 games just mentioned. If we win all those 3 games, mate, it is season on, and it could be a very successful campaign. But it's all ifs, buts, and maybes.
Yeah, right. So we've got our lineups. So Gary, if you want to take me through,
Yes,
your lineup here.
I
Tell me your
certainly will.
thoughts.
Right. Well, Mings
Is
hobbled
this
off.
is this what you think Emery will do, or what you
No,
would
this
do?
is purely me, mate. Emery's not going to go with this, but this is
Okay.
purely me. So let's obviously Martinez in goal because that's a given.
Bring out Ollie.
I go with Maatsen at left back again, purely because bit of pace to attack these, but mainly to give him a run of games, right? To get the best, right? I thought he should have come off against Chelsea because I thought he had a mare, right? However, just like when Emery is stuck with Bailey, sometimes you go, okay, is the tide changing and he's going to use him more? Because that could happen. Nothing against Dino. I think Dino's superb, and I think Dino will actually play. Right, that's my. But if I was going, I'd say keep him for a bit of confidence building for the young lad, and kind of because he is a player and I like him a lot, so I'd like to see him start. Then into the back four. Obviously, Mings, just rest the guy, man. Like he went off. Like, don't be a hero. Like we need you.
Yeah.
We've got big important games coming up. So if you've got a niggly knee, which he's held for the last 2 games, by the way, right? I just mate, just have a rest for this one, right? And put him on the bench. And if we need him, if Bogard has a stinker, fine, bring him on. But Bogard's done nothing, in my opinion, that wouldn't worry him starting in that position. So Bogard's in for me, and he played well against Chelsea when he came on. I thought, apart from one mistake with the Cole Palmer, where he got in and.
Yeah,
Martinez slipped over twice, whatever. Konza, because of his goal celebration from the other night.
hopefully he's got a new boot. Hopefully he's got some new laces. He's tightening them extra.
Mate, I'd love him to come with odd boots on because he can't find the one that he took up in the air. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe he's like framed that one boot that he's got.
Like a black and white left boot and a red and blue right boot. That'd be amazing. And then I would probably go Cash again, purely because, again, confidence building. He played okay against Chelsea. Garcia's done nothing wrong. I just think I would probably start to think about using Garcia in the Champions League games coming up. So I think if you're talking about keeping squads happy, I'd go with Cash. Again, I think he could play Garcia here, but Cash is my one. Tielemans and McGinn. Given, mate, I thought they were sensational, both of them, really, on Saturday after the first 17 minutes. They got exposed a little bit because we were all over the shop. But after that, they were both workhorses. Tillerman's involved in everything that we do. He's been, for me, he's got a great shout for player of the season along with Kamara. I mean,
I'm just going to quickly check. I didn't see the full thing, but I saw a headline about Barkley. Is there anything on his return?
No, yeah, he's still out, mate.
How long?
So I don't know if you saw a tweet a guy put on, like, why has Barkley been out for 8 weeks with a calf strain? And he commented on it, Ross Barkley did. He's actually torn the ligament in his knee.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it says here an MC. Yeah, here it is. Respond to a supporter. MCL tear.
Yeah. So he's not far. I mean, he's done well to come back.
Not far off. Yeah,
he's not far off, right? So
fair play to him, by the way, for replying to.
Yeah, mate, that's amazing. Who does that? Like you?
No.
Shout out to all Villa players. If you ever see any of this, please tell us.
Why have we not heard that from anyone? Why have we
not
not heard that from anyone else? Why has no one said, "Oh, it's an MCL"? So, like, okay, fine.
But I wonder if, I don't know. I often think of is it the club's mind games that don't want to let other teams know what.
Yeah, it's a bit of that. There's also, I think, I think also there comes things usually down the line when it comes to selling the player.
Yeah,
and I don't know how open it is around like documentation about their like medical history and stuff or injury history. I don't know if it just relies on the medical and then they have to pick it up. And if they don't pick it, you know what I mean? Like,
well, mate, I don't know if Ross has got any trouble over that, but I'd love it if more players did that just to
help
fans. It'd be very good.
Mirrors, yeah.
Well, apparently, according to the press conference yesterday, Emery was saying that he's going to assess Tyrone and Morgan today. To see if they play. I would rest them both, which takes me into that front three, mate, because I think Rashford and Asensio, I'd start with them both again. I think they're our most dangerous players, mate. Like, even from when they've started, even if you only got 60 minutes, you've got options to bring Ramsey, Bailey on and whatsoever. And I agree with what you said in the previous show with Marlon playing alongside Watkins, mate. I think it offers a completely different threat. I would like to see Rodgers rested because he's just played every minute. That doesn't mean I want him out of the team because arguably he's been one of our best players this year.
I just want to rest.
Even if you give him 45, 60-minute rest, man, he comes on with half an hour. He's going to do more
imagine him
damage when
coming
he
on.
comes on. Like, what a player to bring on. Do you know what I mean? And so, and you know, just give him a breather and let Marlon have a go. I think we've got enough then. If it's not working, then you've got the options to change it. And obviously, Ollie up front, mate. That's my. But Asensio and Rashford for me are our game changers, mate, and they have been in the last 4 games. So, well, 3 or 4 games. So yeah, that's me, mate. That's my. Obviously, I should probably be a manager.
Get on the old football manager train, mate.
Yeah.
Oh God,
mate, he worked for that guy in France, didn't he? He got a job.
Yeah. Mate, I still can't believe that. Apparently, it wasn't quite as clear. He had done like coaching badges and stuff. Apparently, like it wasn't just there was this whole
but
thing.
No, he had them because they were being fined every
game because he hadn't
he hadn't got the pro license, has he?
Yeah. Right. So, not a huge difference, to be fair.
Oh no.
So I've gone for Luca Dean, left back. I feel like Maatsen was exposed far too much in those first 17. Even in some different parts of the game.
Before you continue, I just want to say, I made a boo-boo there because I completely forgot about Disassi.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting here thinking, can Disassi not play left centre back?
Yeah,
so, I don't know. But yes, so I put Disassi in rather than Bogard.
Sorry to interrupt you. You carry on there.
Luca Dean. I just feel like defensively more sound. Palace have got quite a lot of pace. I feel like positioning is going to be quite important. Disassi, because I just think he is our next best centre back possibly after Mings or alongside Mings, really. I've decided to go with Garcia mainly because I feel like with Luca Dean on the left, I feel like we'd have a more attacking right back if that's going to be the case. So I would probably go with Garcia. I think it could be a toss-up between Cash and Garcia, really. I don't see a huge difference in like their ability, slight nuances in how they play. I think Garcia is a little bit better going forward. Gets to the byline a bit better than Cash does.
Yeah.
So I've gone with Garcia on the right. Tielemans and McGinn because they are our only options. I feel like Rashford has to start again. Like he can't not start. He has to start. I think Rodgers, yes, I kind of agree. He needs a rest, but Asensio was blowing out his ass by the end. I think he could be.
That's because he ran 10.8 kilometers.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying probably might not be able to play 2 games of that kind of intensity within 3.
Maybe not, mate. But 10.8.
And also, Palace are quite physical, so I'm kind of like I'd quite like Rodgers in there to try and
for me, the reason why I went for Asensio is because we need that kind of running, mate.
No. I get that, but I think
in football,
get Rodgers to run and make him tired, and then bring Asensio on the last 30.
Yeah, but in football terms, just to put that in perspective, 10.8 kilometers, mate, is like running a marathon in football terms because that is. I can't believe that stat, mate.
I also think that Asensio maybe he's one of the kind of like puppet master senior players that plays on Friday as well. Okay. I think he's a player that he'll play on Friday. We might play some more of like the B team a little bit, and he will be like the steady head in the middle of the park.
It will be interesting to see what he goes with, mate. I'm intrigued now.
And then I've been banging on about Marlon needing to start for ages. So Watkins, I feel like that has to happen. So there are our predicted lineups, and next on to our predictions. So we've said that we're gonna. So what we're gonna do here,
right?
And you want to do what you said to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do is
I'm just showing the format, mate.
Yeah. So we're going to write down our prediction.
High tech. It's going to go on a piece of paper like this, because this is and it's probably backwards, but Palace are better.
No. It's correct. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Right. So we're going to write them on there.
Yeah.
We are not going to show them now.
Wait.
We're going to show them on our. Yeah. So we're going to show them on our post match to see if we were correct. Now, obviously, everyone, pop down your comments, pop your predictions down in the comments, and let us know what you think. And obviously, we will see who was right after the game in our post match. Let me just think a sec.
Oh, we haven't discussed this, by the way, so we've got no idea what we're guessing.
No. Right, it's done.
It's done. Put it in the vault.
Fold it up. I'm gonna fold it up. I wish we had one of them little envelopes.
Yeah, I should have bought. I'm gonna put it in my drawer safe until we do. I guess we're gonna do the Thursday, Friday preview of.
So it'll be the post match will come out. Tomorrow, or tomorrow or Thursday. I'm going to get so much of these videos. And then obviously we've got the preview, which will come out.
I'm looking forward to the international break.
Yeah, I need a break. So I'm going to pop this here.
That's cool.
So it will be that. Oh, you can't actually see that. So that will be there until tomorrow.
Right.
And
this one's for the OnlyFans. I'm going to put mine there. Right.
I really hope you take it out of there before tomorrow. Like
yes.
But that would be ideal.
Like for a small subscription, mate, I'm willing to get it out.
Let us know in the comments how much are you willing to pay? put your bids in. Pop down an envelope. Send it on over.
I've sold my soul to the devil, mate.
Oh, amazing! Right. Well, on that note,
just before we go, I've got one last point that I should have made at the start, and I completely forgot. Just about the danger man for Palace has got to be Mateta for us, because he's like in this feature last week we lost 5-0. Obviously, it was the last game of the season. We qualified. We didn't give a shit, right? But 4 goals, 3 assists, and he was we just didn't deal with him in the 2 games that we had at Villa Park, and so. He's a big
physical threat as well, and that's why I feel like we have to play Disasi. Can you imagine Bogard?
Yeah,
just getting flicked off him, yeah.
That guy is huge, mate. Like he's a monster.
John Carew.
Yeah, he's bigger than John Carew, mate. Like he's bigger than me than you. He's huge. But yeah, so that's my Gary's final thought.
GFT. Gary's final thought. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a title slide for that. Gary's final thought.
GFT.
Fantastic. Well, on that note, everyone, thanks again for watching. As always, if you loved it, please subscribe, leave your comments, likes. We do read them all. We try and respond to everyone we can as well. And let us know what you think of these formats. We're trying out different things, trying out lineups and predictions.
Again, help us to grow.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Shout about us from the hilltops,
from the rooftops.
Anyway, cool. Cheers, everyone. Go on, Gary.
Every week we follow the boys in claret and blue.
Cheers, guys.
Peace, guys.